Welcome back to another episode of our NHL20 franchise mode series with the California Misfits. I am the Final Night Errant. Thank you for watching. If you like this episode, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more episodes, you can always subscribe and turn your notification bell on so you know every time we put up a brand new episode. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and sim through the rest of the season. We're going to get up to the trade deadline. If it looks like we're in good shape, we'll go right through it. First thing we're going to do is jump right into things. I know we just watched that last game, so we're good there. We're at 42 games. We're going to go 9 more games. So that's 1, 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 games. All right, so that puts us right at 51 games. And we'll see how we do without Holtby. Holtby hurt with that injury. We're hoping he gets back and is good to go. All right. Looks like Mirko Mueller's back, fully healed. Let's edit lines manually just to see if we need to do anything. It's been a day or two since I last did this, so we can always look. Yes, Goodbranson is in there right now. We're going to go ahead and put Mueller back in. There we go. Put him back in. Bingo, bango. Let's keep moving. All right. Win against. So we got a great little start here. 3 wins in a row. We get a big loss there to Winnipeg, but you aren't going to win them all. Scouting, we're going to keep moving forward there. We got a Washington game. We win that one, so we're doing really well right now. There's a loss to the Edmonton Oilers. Tampa Bay. Lost to Tampa Bay. Back-to-back losses there. There's an overtime win, getting ourselves back on the winning streak, and we are 25, 19, and 6 in the final month before the trade deadline. All right, we're going to keep pushing forward. I think we did actually pretty well there. How did we end up? We went 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we went 4. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. We had 4 losses and 6 wins in that 10-game stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 and 5. We went 5 and 5. Am I missing one? Yeah, we're missing one more game. There we go. Let's go one more game just to finish out this 10. Just to finish out this 10. There we go. Screen wouldn't let me do it from that other page. It had forced me to go down. All right, so we ended up going 5 and 5 over those 10 games. You know what? 5 and 5 without our best goalie, I'm okay with that. We're going to move forward another 10 and kind of see where we're at then. And hopefully by then we will have Holtby back. We should hopefully get him back sometime this month, I believe, early in the month. So we may end up having to shuffle some things around. We'll see. All right, so here we go. We've got 1 game there. There's 5 total there. There's 8. 10 puts us right here. About half a week, few days from the trade deadline. That's not a bad spot to stop. We're going to go ahead and stop right before the Arizona game. Start off with a away game in Vancouver. There's looked like a loss there. Ooh, and he's back. He's available to play. All right, fully healed, available to play. Let's get in there. Put him back in the lineup. We're going to need every win we can get here to try to hold on to make the playoffs. So getting him back in is a big deal. Now, we brought in Korpisalo to fill in. How did he do? He played 8 games and won 3. I mean, those are not awful stats, but they're not great stats either. We need to win games. Holtby, hopefully, we'll be able to do that. And since he's good to go, we're going to go ahead and put him right in, right up the top, get him right back into the swing of things. Let's go. And a day off, too, so he gets another extra day to rest. All right, big-time trade alert, apparently. Sorensen, 82 overall Sorensen, left winger, going to New York Islanders from San Jose. San Jose's getting a 2nd and a 4th back along with Pelech. So that's interesting, a defenseman going back the other way. First game back, 2-0 win against Nashville. Then we got a loss there to Detroit. So we're 1 and 2. In the next grouping here, New Jersey is going to get a 1st-round pick and Joseph, a defenseman, for Palmieri and Dylan and Carrick, all going to Pittsburgh. Interesting trade there. Eastern Conference teams trading with each other. Very interesting. All right, there's an overtime win. All right, so we're 2 and 2. 2 and 2, looking good. Another big trade here. Coleman. Center Coleman, 83 overall, going to Nashville. And in return, New Jersey's going to get 2 seconds. All right, so lots of trades happening. Here we go. Those 2 seconds are going to, actually 2 seconds going to Chicago from Edmonton. They're going to get Larson and Letestu. Very interesting. All right, very interesting. All right, here we go. Against Chicago at home. There's a win. All right. Bergman's fully healed. Let's jump in, make sure Bergman's got a spot. Again, we haven't looked at this in a while, so we don't know if these guys are actually hurt or not. Yeah, Bergman's right there. We're fine. We're just going to keep moving. All right, here's another win. Big win there against St. Louis, too. 6-2. Got to love that. Against Colorado, there's a loss. Okay. So we're not going to win them all, but we got to win as many as we can. Petrie and Carriot going to Calgary. Montreal's getting a first and a third back. All right, so 2 defensemen going to Calgary for some draft picks to Montreal. Boston, moving into Boston here. Let's see what happens. Or actually, Boston's moving into California. They're coming to visit, and they get smoked 8-2. So Vegas comes to town. We win that game, too. Nice. Nashville's putting Tenorti on waivers. Do I want Jared Tenorti? No, I do not. We're going to decline that. There's a shootout loss to Philadelphia, which is good because we still get a point out of that. And let's take a look at how we are doing just before the trade deadline. Just before the trade deadline, we are solidly in third place right now. We're 3 points out of the wild card there, and we're not even close to we're under the wild card there. So we have to continue to win games if we're going to make the playoffs. That is a big, big deal, right? So we cannot afford to start losing games and have the Oilers start winning games. That would be bad. That would be really bad. So we need to win more games than the Oilers do, is what it boils down to. All right, so is there something we can do? Let's take a look first at our lines to see where we're at. So right now, Forsberg, this is a plus line for the most part. Wow, look at that, plus 14 for Galchenyuk. We brought him in halfway through the season, so we'll see how that goes. McCann, yeah, this line's killing it. I like it. I like it a lot. Second line's getting it done. Hinostroza, third line. They're kind of coming along. That's not bad. And then Forsback and Carlson on that fourth line. Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty bad. So our fourth line, honestly, I think it's just Forsback and Carlson's getting stuck somewhere. Who's the other one with a ton of minus? There was somebody else with like a ton of minus. Who was it? Oh, it's just Forsback and Carlson. That's so weird. I don't know why he's got... Every once in a while that will happen, and I think what happens there is if I go to extras and look at 4-on-4 play, he's with Cirelli. I bet you right here they're getting scored on 4-on-4. My gut feeling is this is where it's happening on the 4-on-4. Because Cirelli's, what, a +5, but the rest of his line, I think, is doing pretty well. We're going to go back in and take another look because I hit the button too many times. Yay, EA, with these really terrible menus. Yeah, Cirelli's on that line there with Hinostroza and Gurionov. Now, how are these guys doing? +3, +5, +4. All right, so that may not be the situation. Is he somewhere else on a specialty line that's like a penalty kill? No, he's not on the penalty kill there, and he's not on the penalty kill there, even though that one's terrible. We should take a look at how our penalty kill's doing, too, by the way. All right, so we can't figure out why he is that bad, but you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna see if there might be something we can do here. Let's see. 170 goals 4. That's a 279. It's not great. I'd like to get it up over 3 if we can. It's not that far off. And then goals against 155. That's actually really good based on where we're at in this division. That's the best in the division, actually. Yeah, that's the best in the division right there, 254. So that's what's keeping us in games, keeping us in the hunt here. 27 on 181 for a 14.9%. We got to fix our power play. Yeah, we got to find a way to fix our power play, and our penalty kill's doing fine. Yeah, so we don't know why Forsback and Carlson is that bad, but let's see if we can turn it around. We got to find a way to fix this power play. Let's take a look at the power play and see if we can get it done. That's defense. We don't want that. We want special teams. All right, special teams, power play. Where is it? All right, Forsback and Carlson way down there. You know what? Yep, look at this. Toffoli, Kyrou, Hinostroza. It's happening right here. They're getting scored on shorthanded, is what it's boiling down to. It's got to be, because everybody else is getting all these major pluses and whatnot. That could be it. That could be it. But this is not working. Apparently, this just ain't working. We need to do something about this. So, right on the left and left on the right, how are these guys doing from a power play standpoint? Yeah, they're not generating points. They're just not getting it done. So I'm going to flip these guys. Yeah, he's got a bunch of points. Jost doesn't have any points. Jost, I'm going to move. We're going to move him. Let's see. Let's put him there. We're actually going to put Forsback and Carlson with them. Yeah, I want to put him down there just to kind of... Well, I can't. It screws up my my chemistry. All right, we're going to put McCann with him then. That should be fine. All right, maybe not fine, but it'll be better. Yeah, he's got power play points. Let's get him down low. Jost isn't getting it done on that line. I don't want to mix this up too bad because this line's doing really well. I am thinking about pulling him off of this line. 13 goals, 7 assists. He's only shooting 9.8%. Fourth line forward, top 9 right now. Yeah, I'm going to pull him off of there, and we'll find somebody else to fill in that spot. All right, so that's what we're going to do there. First thing we're going to do is take a look at who can that be. So all these guys are already playing. Hinostroza is playing. McCann, yeah. Look at that. It's plus 17, plus 14. Yeah, look at that. All right, so maybe Gurianov. Let's go ahead and maybe toss him up there and see if he can do any better instead of force back across. We were trying to get him a little more ice time, but you know what? It is what it is. The other person we could do is something like Lawton. Nah, not yet. Not yet. He hasn't grown quite enough. Sissons might not be a bad idea. Sissons could potentially fit. So let's take a look at Sissons. We'll take a look at Gurianov. We'll even take a look at Cirelli here if he's not on the power play. That might be something we can do. Yeah, all three of those are options. So let's go ahead and try those first. First thing we're going to do is try Gurianov. Does he even work on the power play? I mean, he does. Let's see. Hinostroza is 5'9". Gurianov's 6'3". We're going to put Gurianov up front so he can at least screen the goalie and try to maybe get something from Hinostroza in the back. So right on the left, Schultz can't do anything about that. That's a left and a left. Can we switch these two? We can switch these two. All right, we're going to go Gustafsson there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Gustafsson there, and then we'll do Jost over there because he is a left. There we go. That should hopefully be better. We'll try that and see if that helps out. Yeah, we'll try that and see if that helps out. How's McCann doing on points? He had points, right? Yeah, he had points. What about Toffoli? All the way to the other end. That's what we need to do. All right, so power plays. Yeah, he's scoring points. And the other thing we're going to do here, I think, is we're gonna switch this up. And we're going to run the second line on the first and the first on the second. That really worked out well for us in other franchise modes, so we're going to try it in this one as well. That gives Forsberg, Galchenyuk, and McCann a little bit of a respite without actually screwing things up too badly. Yeah, 5'11". I just don't think he's big enough down there. Yeah, 6'1", 6'1", 5'11". That's not enough. We need a big man down there, and McCann isn't exactly big. They're all 6'1", so I'd like to get like a power forward on that. Just not really happening. And I need Jost down there because I think that offensive awareness is definitely worth it. All right, so that's what we're going to do there. 4-man, we're going to also we're going to switch this. We're going to go ahead and put Kyrou up front with Toffoli. Forsberg and Galchenyuk together. Hinostroza, that's fine. McCann there. Gustafsson and Schultz. Yes. Right and a right. Can we flip it? Yeah, we can flip it. That's fine. So left and a right. And we're going to do this. All right, cool. Unfortunately, Forsberg is there. We can't do anything about that. It just kind of is what it is. So, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't get the bonuses here, but it kind of is what it is. And then we're not going to mess with any of that. Anywhere else that we want to maybe pull Forsback Carlson from? Forsberg, Kyrou, Toffoli. Cirelli, Jost, he's not there. He's not on 3-on-3s. Yeah. Yeah, he's not anywhere else we need to worry about him. So hopefully that will help get us a few more goals. We'll see. I don't think there's anything else we can do down here. Except maybe flip. Let's flip these two because they don't appear to be doing what they need to do. You know what? Let's go ahead and run Lawton in the middle and Sissons on the outside. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to put Forsback Carlson on the right-hand side here just to see if that helps him get going. Because he wasn't getting it done. Well, he did have 13 goals. All right, we're going to leave him over on the left, but we'll run Sissons on the right. See if maybe that helps with Lawton over there. Just to shake it up a bit, just to see if that's going to do anything. All right, let's take a quick look at our defense. Defensively, +6, +3, +7, +19, +0, and +0. I'm all right with that. Makoshin at a +19. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's get out of here and get back to the season. All right. We're going to sim right up to that same point right before the trade deadline. Then we'll take a quick look. Oh, we're at that point. I thought we were coming back from an injury. All right, let's see if there's anybody that we need to trade. That's the other thing we need to do. So right now I'm happy with the team we have. I'm okay if we just keep it. But if there's anybody who does not want to come back that's a UFA, now's the time to move them. And it looks like that is not the case. Nobody really is unhappy. Down in the system, though, can we say the same thing? Yes, no, we can't. But I don't care about Hervik. We're just going to dump him in free agency. Yeah, and the rest of this is kind of, it is what it is. These guys are going to end up coming back. It's all these free agents I'm not overly concerned about at all. Let's see here. Main roster and goalies. Holtby, yes, we're good there. We're good there. All right, Korpisalo does not want to come back. If we want to move him, now is the time to do so. I think we will. We should go ahead and make that trade now before we get stuck with him and we lose him to free agency. At least we'll get a little something out of it. And then we've got Picard, who does want to come back. That's awesome that he wants to come back and be down there one more year for us in the AHL. That'll be great. Let's see here. So let's get rid of Korpisalo. I think we can maybe get a third for him if we're lucky. I'm not overly confident that that's going to happen, but a third for Korpisalo would be decent at this point, given his trade value, which is practically nothing. Let's see. What can we get? We can get nobody. We can't get anything that we want. All right, we're going to bounce out of that for a quick second, and I'm going to take a look and see what we've got lined up. All right, so we've got all of them. We'll take 1s, 2s, 3s. We can't even get a third. Wow. Can't even get a third for him. I'm almost willing to just let him go to free agency at this point because he's got no trade value. And if we can't trade him, then oh well. Might as well hold on to him in case somebody gets hurt, right? No trades found. Yeah, let's just hold on to him and he'll go to free agency and oh well. If he changes his mind, great. We get two AHL goalies for the rest of the year or for next year, which would be great. But pardon me. But if he decides to leave, he decides to leave. It is what it is. I don't think we're making any trades at this point. I like the team we've got. Let's just go ahead and power through to the end of the season. I didn't really see anything in there that I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and get moving here and see if we can get to the end of the season. Arizona, breaking news. The Kings have fired their head coach. So the Kings, no coach for them now. They're going to bring in somebody next year. Trade deadline. Okay, good to know. We lose big time to Arizona right there. All right, there's a win. Let's get another win here against Pittsburgh. There we go. How about the Islanders? Can we beat the Islanders? Nope. We lose a close one. We're going to stay in town to face the... Or no, actually, no. Yeah, we stayed in town to face the Rangers there. So two New York games back-to-back, and we lose them both. Bergman's been injured. Head coach will replace that player. We've lost 3 in a row here. We got to bounce back. Pelech's fully healed. Oakland player... All right, so let's get in and get Pelech back on the lineup. Nope, he's right there. He's good. Shootout win there stops the bleeding. That's good. Let's see. San Jose, there's a win. All right, we're still in third place. We got a 3-point lead. Lost in 2 losses in a row. That's going to suck. That's going to suck a little bit. Bergman's fully healed. We can go back in and get him back on the team as soon as the game wants to respond. All right, Brizgalov. I don't think Brizgalov is the one, is it? Yeah. No. I think Brizgalov's supposed to be playing. Who is not supposed to be playing here? I think it's O'Gara. Yeah, I think it's O'Gara. Yeah, because Bergman's getting the +3 from with Snuggerud. All right, good. So O'Gara, real good backup if somebody gets hurt. All right, there we go. 2-game losses, and we stopped it again with a win. We need another win there. Big win against Buffalo, 8-2. I like it. All right, Anaheim. Oh, a win and a loss. So we've got 2 wins, 2 losses over the last bit of stretch here. Okay, there's a couple back-to-back wins. That's good. Going into Washington, there's a loss. We're still in third place by 3 points. We're barely hanging on. Yeah, good. We're in. We made it in. All right. So 44-30 with 8 overtime losses in our second year. That's real solid. That gets us into the playoffs in that third place position. Solid third place position, 6 points above the next contender. So that's real good. We'll go ahead and take a look at how our team fared this year. So 96 points. I mean, 44-30-8. That's a good season. That's a real good season. I mean, that's good enough to be in a wild card spot if we're over in the Central. Central had a real solid year. Holy cow. 96 would be a wild card spot over there in the Atlantic. And 96 would be in second place over there in the Metropolitan. So, real good season for us. I'm happy with where we landed. I think getting through that injury to Holtby without losing too many games was fantastic. We ended up going 5-5 over that stretch. So, hey, if we can go 50-50 losing him and only going with our backups, you can't shrug at that. 2-7-8, not scoring a ton of goals, but guess what? We're not letting in very many either. We may even, potentially, I'll have to take a look at the rest of the league. That might be the best. Lowest goals against. We'll take a look at the whole league in a second. Let's see, that's 36 on 237, so we are slightly getting better. It doesn't look like we don't have a killer power play, unfortunately. And 6 shorthanded goals against. Yeah, that was all Forsbacka Karlsson right there. That was all Forsbacka Karlsson playing back on defense. All right, 83% on the penalty kill. That's good. We had 4 shorthand goals for. Not bad. We were positive all the way around. So very good stuff. Final 10 games, 8-2 to get us into that spot. Yeah, we played hard over the last 10 games to make sure we made the playoffs. That was really good. Oh, the one thing we wanted to look at was the goals against. We'll take a quick look at goals against. So goals against, shortest amount right now, best in our division. Are we best in the league? Yes, we are. Best in the league. We're going to end up with a real nice trophy for that. So that'll be good. At least the Jennings. We might even get the Vezina if... we might even get the Vezina if he had a good enough year. We can take a quick look at Holtby and see how he did. Yeah, there's the Misfits. So let's go Holtby. And then let's go ahead and take a look at everybody and see how he did compared to everybody else. Entire league. All right, Ben Bishop, most amount of wins. That might give him the Vezina. Yeah, Holtby's not even in the top 10 for wins. Oof. He missed a bunch of games, so that doesn't surprise me. There we go. Yeah, 28-20 for Holtby. Wow, our backup must have really come through for us. Had to have, because we ended up with 40-some games, so our backup getting it done. Yeah, our backup getting it done for sure. But it looks like it's going to be Ben Bishop probably for the Vezina, and we'll get the Jennings because we had the least amount of goals against. All right. Forwards. Real quick look at the forwards. Forsberg leading the team with 61 points in our second season. Toffoli right behind him with 52. Hinostroza put up 52 this year. I think year over year, these are actually pretty decent numbers for them. Same as last year. Pretty much almost exactly the same, so he's getting it done the same way. How'd Toffoli do? Toffoli grew big time. Yeah. Well, we had to put these two together. So no, he didn't grow big time. He a slight drop off from last year. He isn't shooting as well on our team as he was with LA. So there is something to look at there. So we have to maybe take a look at that lineup and see if there's something else we could possibly do to get him some more shots. Because he has the same number of shots here, and you know what? This was an out of character year right here. This 12.8%. So he's right around where he's going to be. He's going to take a ton of shots and only going to score probably right around 20 goals a year. All right, good to know. Well, Toffoli putting in a lot of work there on the assists. So 52 points. I'm happy with 52. We can't be too upset by that. Hinostroza, how'd you do year over year? Good. Improvement is good. We always like to see improvement. So improvement there in points from a points perspective. Galchenyuk obviously came in halfway through this season. Played 41 games for us. Put up 25 points in those 41 games. So he pretty much doubled what he was doing, or he pretty much did what he did for Boston for us. So that's fantastic. He put even a lot more goals in the net for us than he did assists. So he turned into more of a goal scorer for us. Shot 15% on the line he's on. So that is awesome for us. Pittsburgh, yeah. So he's been all over the NHL, and he put up 50 points this season if you combine them all together. And a 50-point season is pretty decent. 50-point season is pretty decent. You can't be upset by that. All right, Kyrou, what are we going to do? We're going to take a look at his player info. Year over year for him, second year with us, first full year, put up 45 points. We're going to see some significant growth, hopefully, out of him over the season. Hopefully he comes back as like an 83. That would be awesome. If he came back as an 83 next year, I like that a lot. I'd like that very much. Jost, how'd Jost do? I had a feeling Jost didn't do as well. Yeah, Jost. All right, well, a little bit of a drop-off there for Jost, but at least he's a plus player. We might see him either keep his 84 or maybe bump to an 85. We'll see. McCann, how'd McCann do? McCann had a great year for us. His first full year, 37 points. Gotta like that. So not bad. First full year with us. He played with Pittsburgh, 59 games there. So not bad. He played 46 games for Florida. And another 32 for Pittsburgh that year. So he went from Florida to Pittsburgh, it looks like. And then we got him from Pittsburgh. All right, so not bad. Not bad. Overall, 37 points. I think that's, for the most part, I think that is his best season, if I'm doing the math right. Yeah, I think that's his best season. So that's good. That's very good. Now, his shooting percentage is terribad at 5%. We're hoping that turns around. We got to find someone that works with him. What is he? He's a two-way forward. We'll take a look at his line, see if there might be something we can do to get him going on a better shooting percentage. But that right there is not awful. I mean, we'll take a quick look at him one more time. He's a plus 13 for crying out loud. We can't be upset when you're shooting 5% and you're a plus 13. Sorelli, how'd he do year over year? 35 over 31. Okay. So potentially some growth there. We see him as a plus 18 swing from year to year and an extra 4 points. So we could see him go up to maybe an 82. That would be good. Guryanov, how'd he do? His second year with us. First full year up here with, he actually played all 82 games. Did better on the plus minus. Didn't do quite as well on the points. So something to keep an eye on. However, he did shoot better. So I don't know what they're going to do with him. Points went down, but his plus minus got better. We may see him stay right around 79. Could be an 80. If we get lucky, he'll be an 81. Kind of depends, I think, on how he does in the playoffs. Forsbacka Carlson had a tough year for us. Had a real tough year. Yeah, he had a real tough year at a minus 12. But it is his first full year as a player. He's no longer a rookie. He only played 28 games for Boston there. He played 1 game there. He was in Oakland for a whole year in the AHL there. So seeing him shoot that percentage is great. We need to get him some more ice time, and I think we see him start to grow. So hopefully, fingers crossed, even though he's got that minus 12, he's not going to stay in 78. Now, they might send him down. If they send him down, he's going to take a hit, and we don't want that to happen. So hopefully they keep him up and either goes up to an 80 or a 79, and we can try to get him maybe on that third line. Does he work well on our third line? We should check that. Yeah, he works really well on the third line. If we can get him on the third line, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Get him on the third line, get him some more ice time, get him some more shots. All right, next up, Sissons, real quick. Sissons, 24 points. Yeah, he's right where he needs to be. He's got a much better plus minus this year. I think, if anything, he holds steady at 80. Lawton, we really need this guy to have had a good year. All right, a better year than last year in terms of plus minus, but not so much on the points. If he is going to grow, he's going to grow slowly for us. Hopefully he gets to an 80. We'll see. If we can get him up to an 80 and then maybe push him to an 82, that would be really good. But he is 26, so I don't really expect him to grow much more than where he's at right now. So that is something to definitely keep our eye on moving forward. Yeah. And he also can fit well on that third line if we want to move him up, give him some more ice time. And I think that's it for forwards. Do a quick glance at defensemen. Yeah, Gustafsson with 49 points, Schultz with 27, Lievo with 26. I do want to take a look at Lievo year over year. Lievo year over year, first full year with us. He played 35 games last year. He came up about halfway through the season. We needed somebody to fill in. He had a great year compared to last, so that's good. We're expecting to see him grow then, maybe to an 83. We'll see. Makoshin, I also want to take a look at this guy. 24, plus 24. Not bad. Wow, look at that swing. That's a heck of a swing right there. A 46-point plus-minus swing from year to year. He has 20 points this year, so he had 20 points, 5 better points than last year, and a 26-point plus-minus swing. That is absolutely massive and huge. He is playing much better than he did in his first year with us. So I like that. We hopefully will see him go up to like an 84, even an 85. That would be amazing. If we can get him up to an 84, I'll be happy. If it's an 85, I'll be ecstatic. I don't think they're going to give him 3. We might get 2 out of him, but we'll see. And then how did Anderson do? Rasmus Anderson year over year. Better on the plus minus, but not so much on the points. I don't know what they're going to do with this guy. Best case scenario, he either holds at 80 or maybe goes up to an 81 or an 82. If we're super lucky, that would be good. Gabranson, we're kind of not caring about, and then Mueller, we're really not caring about either. We'd like to see Anderson pick up a little bit. I'd love to see Mikoshin just skyrocket right here. Let's see, Lievo, we're hoping to grow quickly, and then also Schultz. Obviously, Schultz at 30, he's going to have to anchor us for a while there on that first line. We've got him for 6 years at $7 million. We're not going to keep him that long. We're definitely going to get rid of him at some point, but for now, he needs to help us anchor that line, and we're going to see how he does in the playoffs. That's for sure. Oh, and then maybe we should take a quick peek at the goalie that helped us get to the playoffs, because obviously Holtby had a rough year. He only played 57 games. He missed 10 games at least, because Korpisalo ends up playing them. He missed about 8 games, which would have put him right around 65 games played, which is pretty decent. But missing those 8 games, he could have potentially went another 6 wins, 4 losses. So 6 wins puts him into 34 wins. That's not bad. He had a 9.22 on the year with a 2.45. That's really good. Comrie, though, came to play. Look at this kid. 26 games played, 15 wins. So only 8 losses, 2 of them overtime losses, and he had a shutout. He had a shutout. He had 5 shutouts for Holtby. So not bad at all. I mean, not bad. A couple of these losses here go the other way. These 3 right here, that would be something. Now, the interesting thing here is Korpisalo ended up playing 8 games, but he only finished 6 of them. So they had to yank him in 2 games. So that is something to be thought about. I don't know if we really want to bring him back for anything outside of just extra body. Probably not. He doesn't want to come back anyway. So there we go. There's a look at the how the team did this year. We're going to go ahead and advance a day. Try to finish things up. There we go. That finishes everything up. We're going to advance another day. Okay, and we're going to take a look at how the playoffs look. Ooh, we're going to get the Vegas Golden Knights. So expansion team on expansion team here. Relatively new expansion team. So we'll see how that goes. Battle of the expansion teams. Then you got the Ducks and Nashville going at it in the bottom half of our bracket. So we get the Ducks or Nashville. If we're lucky, we'll get Nashville. And then we've got Colorado, Winnipeg, Dallas, and Chicago filling up the upper part of the bracket. So no Edmonton this year. No Vancouver. That actually bodes very well for us. Maybe we might be able to make a little bit of a run here if we're lucky. I think Colorado, though, is going to be a tough team. I think Winnipeg's going to be tough. I think all of them are going to be tough. Let's be honest. We barely got in from our division. So on the East, we've got Philadelphia and Columbus, who's making it back to the playoffs. That's good for them. We got the Rangers and Buffalo, Toronto and Florida, and Boston and Montreal. That's your Eastern Conference teams. So no Pittsburgh, no Tampa Bay. Oof. No Tampa Bay, no Pittsburgh. That is tough. So it's going to be a very interesting postseason here. Give me your predictions. Who's going to win it all? Is it going to be Toronto? Is Toronto going to run the table over in the East? Or is Boston going to slow them down? Or is Philly going to come out of nowhere and win the whole thing over there in the East? And then on our side, who's it going to be? You know, if it's not us, is it Colorado? Is it Winnipeg? Is it the Ducks? Who is it going to be that's going to face off against whoever comes from the East in those finals? So let us know, and we will do the first round of the playoffs in the next episode. And we will see you guys then. Again, if you like the video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn that on. And it'll let you know every single time we put up a brand new episode. If you want to check us out live on Twitch, we do stream on the weekends, most weekends. When we will be on the Final Night Errant channel on Twitch in the evenings and mid-afternoons on Saturdays and Sundays. All right, so hopefully we'll see you then. In the meantime, hope you guys had a great time watching. I know I enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in the playoffs for round 1, year number 2 here for the California Misfits next time.